All right. I gotta say. So basically, um, where should I start for today? Um, Rather than I'm trying to be proactive. Um, Gee, where should I even begin? Um, like I need help to move um, the objects around the room because otherwise I'm gonna hurt myself. But I don't have a choice to wait anymore. Um, I can try to I can try to do it here. It's so clear. It's unbelievably clear. So I can either hurt myself like moving everything and try to do like a last minute like music thing. This way at this point, even this is like 3 months late later now. That after I got here, that I'm trying to like move the stuff that I wanted moved right in the beginning. Just like the washroom, like all this stuff makes no sense. But every time I do this, yeah, you can see like I start out, it's just like already done, and then I go around in circles. And I get invested again, like as if there's anything more to do. Except, so bottom line is my mother and father don't care at all. Um, Still making no sense at all. I told the guy to stop sending me money. I don't know how many times I blocked him. I'm gonna keep him blocked this time. Um, for my Cash App, he's staying blocked this time, 1,000%. Um, and then he can just keep messaging. I don't know what goes on in that guy's head. So in the end, I mean, he's gonna make no sense to anybody. I don't know how he's literally still complaining about money while I'm saying stop doing that with money. This goes back to when I was a teenager. Like, where is there what's owed to me at the minimum? I can't get my body back ever. You know how many times I've said all this stuff? Like thousands and thousands of times. And yeah, it's just horrible abuse through the like detail, the hundreds of thousands of details over decades. So I have to, you can see lately, like usually I'd get more worked up with the time, but I think lately, like it's going back where it's like there's just endless proofs um, where it just doesn't make sense to continue. Um, as much as I keep picking up and going back up, but it is then like literally every day my dad is texting me the same stuff where it's just kind of like it used to be at least like you could kind of see some kind of angle he was playing. Now it's just like, yeah, it's just sad to witness like But it's what I already saw coming. I saw all of this coming the entire time. I saw how he would do, how he would behave. Yeah. Every time it was me in a cage. I wasn't allowed to go walking. Everything is through the context. My dad would be like, "No, he was allowed." It's like, "No, you just have to listen to me and like actually listen to me explain what my dad did over time." It's super easy. Like nobody just listened to me. Nobody gave me the time of day. So things went this way instead over. Like this right now shouldn't be happening. This is more abuse. It's a reminder also, and I can't move my bed or I can't move any of these things. And then I also have to remember the different like texts my dad sent just to like try to portray. And even still, I guarantee you, I'll be gone. And my dad will be like, I won't even be alive anymore. Like, so say how long later, my dad will just be like bringing up stuff that was already debunked and makes zero sense. Or if he has like a, who knows? I don't know by then. I just know like the only thing they do is lie, and I'm being, my body's going right back into this now again instead of, had I been able to move my stuff and this stuff would already be set up, I wouldn't have to debate moving anything and hurting myself. It's just legitimately like I don't have the options. I'm just trying to, I'm not getting any options here. My parents like proved to exploit every single pain I had in the end. And I mean, I've had to walk just by moving to this specific house. I have to walk like 20 times further just going to the kitchen part. Like nothing was thought about. My dad put zero consideration into anything that I had to deal with pain wise. Like he forcibly made the nerve damage 20 times worse. Everything that could have been healed. You see, now I'm getting angry again because it's coming back up again. See? It's literally impossible. And it's not fair to me to have to keep reliving the same stuff. And my dad's fully responsible. There's no way to just deny that and go around in circles denying. Anyway, so yeah, literally every day I would have moved all this stuff months ago. I already did. I moved what I could, and then I damaged my body, and I had it reinforced again. I can only do so much. By the time I'm done talking, my jaw's gonna be fucked. The pain's gonna be screwed from there. I can only take so much. Basically, at the end of the line here. I wanted to make sure though before I'm gone, like my dad is going to be dead to rights. So he ever tries to fucking do that shit. I want society to know what this guy's been doing. I don't have anything else I can do. I'm not gonna hurt anybody, and I don't have any of that in me. So, and I don't want to even see anyone else hurt. I don't even want to see my worst enemies hurt. That's because I'm like a healthy human being. I don't I see, it's torturing somebody. It's horrible torture to do to somebody. Like every single detail just denied. And then being forced in circles that you already understood or I already understood. Still can't even close my window. Can't even close my bedroom window. Nothing's working here. Only just got my washer machine yesterday installed. Is going on month 3. I told my dad I can't engage with you or this is what happens, and there's a billion things that cause even more problems get created, and then he does it anyway. At what point do you get how many chances and then you get no more? Like, this is what I had to deal with my whole life. I gave him endless chances. Nobody can be that incompetent. No one can have everything explained over and over again and then just act like you never got it explained. This is my entire life where my dad just denied every possible thing that could help me while he's saying, I gave you all this, well, I gave you this. Hello? What? It's just, I've dealt with some insane guy. Again, when I say insane, see, that might just be giving him a pass because I know he understands logic and enough logic that it doesn't make sense that he wouldn't understand he's hurting me or this or this. Like when I'm explaining basic logic, there's no way you can't. Yeah, I have him dead to rights where everything's explained literally decades. And this guy's actually like, and he isn't. I have so many texts of this guy laughing at me and like just being like, I'm leaving. Just like my whole life, my dad could just get up and leave anytime he wants. He could just go drive away, anything. Me, I didn't have that choice. Like my dad debilitated me at such a young age. I couldn't even go. If I wanted to go someplace, I couldn't leave. And then on top of that, my dad wouldn't allow me to drive places. When I even could, he would be like, you have to come back in 20 minutes. Like he wouldn't let me go see friends. This goes on, it extends so far because I got abused in every fucking way possible. And then all the fucking most weird, covert crap on top of that. While people would be like, oh, I'm the weird guy. Meanwhile, I was just reacting to being abused. So my whole life is this. And nobody will just. So I never got the time of day. Like I never. They just gave all the chances to my parents. I gave all the chances to my parents. I didn't even have a choice but to try to believe in him, to believe in my dad. Like maybe this time he's gonna finally give me a chance. It's like every once in a while my dad would just finally give me a chance and help with something. But it took like 10 years at a time. And then now I realize, oh, he's that evil. He was just doing it for portrayal. It's like this guy is on a level of no empathy and care or love that I can't even comprehend. Like, had I been able to I don't know. It's the confidence that I have though in standing on these things can never be like nobody can even touch that. Like nobody can touch it. Because what I've lived, I'll never forget, ever. What I've proven, I'll never forget, and I'll always have that. Unless I'm dead, and then they're able to just lie, and then like things get thrown away. See, I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to always be able to prove. Um, but yeah, whatever. I have to accept what I have to accept. So, There really was no word. I tried to be as kind as possible. There's no word that equates to the actions of my father and mother other than evil, um, or monster. Like, I've tried to be as kind as possible. And that's probably my problem is I was always just way too kind, giving way too many chances when I already knew. I knew it in my gut. I knew everything already. I just, they didn't give me a chance. They wouldn't even let me die. I mean, it's that bad. They didn't even let me die. They didn't show me mercy. They didn't show me compassion. They didn't even let me live. It's that bad. Um, People didn't even allow me to explain all the context. I only got to explain like 1% of context because I didn't feel like anybody's supporting me. That's how bad it is. Goes on for an entire lifetime where they did those things to me. So I had zero options, and still nobody cared to even help me tell my story. Like, even to feel like I could be safe and protected from my parents, is they're that sick in the head. It's all a testament. I mean, maybe I should just cut this last part of this where it seems like more concise and just post that on my main part of my channel. So it's like, I'm just tired of everything going in the background, like my live stuff even. But I have made sure, like, and I can't even avoid it, but because it's not even making sure, I can't help but speak on this stuff all the time. Because I have to face it every day. And I don't have time. Like, it's not a thing to deny. My dad's still actively just completely broken person. Same with my mom. Way too old, unwilling to unwilling to do anything as an adult. So, and I'll always be the bad guy to that, and then they'll always play victim. So, like, that would only work if they didn't have, like, they already got proven. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, they're wrong on everything, and they're still doing that. So it just sounds like crazy people. So yeah, I mean, I said enough for now, and it's just a waste of time. It's sad. Every time I did this, I could have utilized this in a focused way for something that's worth it. I couldn't afford this, really. I should have really, all this time, instead of doing what was right and fighting to go on every day, pushing, I should have just taken some painkillers, like, actually relaxed, felt what it was like to even have pain relief again. It's been so many years. And then actually just enjoyed a moment of peace. Finally. It's been so long. And I've just never stopped doing the right things. My dad just never stopped portraying. Like, I know it's done. Like, we're done already now at this point because my dad couldn't stop. And I've been pretty damn consistent. I think the last couple of days have made it even more concrete. That there's no way that they'll ever be able to counter anything I've said or proven. So my parents are just dead to rights here, and just waiting for the stuff to be done. What a shame that I didn't even have one day where I could even just pick up my guitar and try that in any room, because the guy forced everything in the wrong room, had to be in. Again, like, he insisted. I told him, don't be involved. If you're engaged in this stuff, it's going to sabotage my chances. It's like, he couldn't even allow me. It's absolute pure evil. Pure evil. And then, like, every day, everyone gets to just go drive around, do whatever they want, like, leave the house. Most people get to, like, go do things. You know how much time I spent, how many years I spent, like, begging if I just could even just work? Even just working was, like, instead of having all the years I had to sit in the bed while my mom was saying, like, why don't you just leave? Like, every single thing flipped on me. People can never fathom that kind of evil. They disabled me, blamed things on other things that are scientifically, like, impossible. That's why it's so stupid. It's crazy the amount of lies and things 99% of people can all agree on, like, logically. They dispute. Like, even those kind of things that are unanimously agreed upon, even my parents still. So it just highlights the crazy that's been there forever. So every time I had to do this, it was just more proof. Every single thing is a testament. I could not imagine for 1 second, like, being so careless and evil, where he saw all my texts, he saw me exactly say what he's doing, and then he just ignored it, refused to apologize, and then just gaslit me even further. So the guy's being blocked from depositing any more money to me, and that's gonna be a wrap. Like, the guy can just keep trying it, I guess. I don't know, and then he's gonna freak out, and I can capitalize on that this time instead of me freaking out. I don't have to freak out anymore. I already did all the work, so. It was the only reason I ever even did continue to freak out is because I kept having to keep fighting and could never get any peace, and I was in that much pain. And then instead of having things alleviated, like, even right now, this whole past hour, it's being prodded at, basically, because I don't get to have peace. And yeah, if you like, any day, my parents could just go on my YouTube, like, watch me do this even. Like, they don't care at all. Like, it's the biggest joke that they actually said, we love you, we love. Like, you can't imagine every day that I have to think about that and what it makes me feel. Because yeah. Then there's, like, all these, I still have to hear all these damn bugs flying around because the screens, I never got a screen for any Windows. I think that basically my dad just put me, and he set this stuff up where nothing was gonna, even the wash machine, to try to, like, make it look like I didn't clean things or what. Like, every single thing he's done, it's always that way. He blamed me when it's just some evil guy that always set things up to, like, look ways and then used it against me. And then I never did that. And I never even, all I did was just speak on what happened, except way too late. I didn't speak on it back for the how many years? I didn't speak on anything. I tried when I was, like, I don't know what age that was, like late 20s or, like, what was that, 30 or so, when I had to, like, go to that hotel, and that was during that time when it was, like, being hammered in again how evil they were. And that was back when I would take, like, substance for, like, the last time I was doing that. That was still, like, it's over 10 years ago or something. It's like, why? Yeah. You have the monsters that never changed, and this is like the last of my life here. And just desperately trying to fix what I can in the last moments, basically, while my parents are never going to change and they're just rotten to their core. So, and I think that he enjoys it. That's what's even more to it. It's like, it seems like even after all, it seems like the guy like enjoyed me like having to go back and beg him every time in the texts and stuff. It seems like that to me. Uh, as like a control thing. You're like, oh, he's coming back to me again. Like, now once I block him and he's not able to deposit money anymore, and then he keeps doing that, and then I have it like that for days, then you'll see. And since I already did all my work, I don't have to freak out about anything he says or texts me afterwards or anything anymore, because it's all chronological and you can see literally everything that's happened. Like from every time I got gaslit, and every single thing was just a normal, healthy reaction on my part. And then the other things. And you can even see when I'm driven to like think in different ways. I could go through all of this over decades fairly. But yeah. Yeah, it sucks. It's painful. Very painful just to do this even still. It's painful. And physically painful just from this to my jaw. And that guy couldn't even stop and let my jaw ever stop clenching. That much stress and that much wrongs and things I understood were wrong that my dad was doing to me every day. That it literally like, doesn't allow me to stop clenching down because there's always so much wrong stuff happening. And then I'm understand. So he's still actively trying to drive me crazy, basically. And I already experienced these types of things, being stressed too much in the past when I young. All these different things I can point to and I can explain very well now in my age. It's time for me to actually get some damn credit or just be gone. So it's always gonna. All right, I'm just gonna